Neck Up, here at Brain Foreplay on Mental Monday.
Welcome everyone to Brain Foreplay, where you get your checkup from the neck up on Mental Mondays. Usually I bring you a nugget every Mental Monday to help you navigate this world, the mental side of this world, the emotional and psychological aspects to how we make decisions and behave every day. But recently I had somebody ask me, would you answer questions? I think there's so many people that have questions about psychology and human behavior. So today I'm going to answer the age-old question of nature versus nurture. And you can submit your questions to brainforeplay@gmail.com. That's brainforeplay@gmail.com. Brain, the number 4, play@gmail.com. The age-old question of nature versus nurture: is human behavior attributed to environment or genetics? And we've done research on this in psychology for many years. And really, it's pretty much a 50-50 proposition. The latest research says 0.47 points is due to environment, and 0.53 points are really relegated towards genetics. What you're born with, how well you chose your parents. But really, you think about 47, 53, that equates to 100. So it's really about 50-50. So many people think genetically they're predispositioned to be XYZ. There can be strong tendencies towards that, obviously, in the brain. We do neurofeedback here at Think One, and we can tell you that many of the brain maps we take of father, son, mother, daughter, vice versa, are very similar. So there are some genetic components to human behavior. But environment comprises about 50%. So when you think about it, we can shape your thoughts. We have a saying here at Think One. It says, shape your thoughts or else your thoughts will shape you. So when you think about human behavior and you're raising children, think about you have at least 50% decisions of how you raise that child and their influences. Sure, there's some predispositions to behavioral tendencies, communication tendencies. Because if you think about it, think about the physiological implications of genetics. If you have two parents that are fairly tall, there's a higher probability that the offspring will be tall. So the same thing goes in terms of human behavior, in terms of the brain, the autonomic nervous system. There are some real strong tendencies that are genetic. But the other cool thing about it is there's about 50% that you are able to shape. So remember, when you're raising children, when you're influencing people, if you're a teacher, preacher, coach, leader in any sense of the way, remember, your behavior will influence other people. So we have a say in how that person turns out behaviorally in terms of their communication skills. So I think it's always a good practice to be a great modeler of the behavior you'd like to see in your family, in your team, in your company, in any organization that you want to influence. So the age-old question is it nature or nurture? It's about half and half. You go out today and influence somebody in a positive way. I'm Dr. Rick Perea at Think One, where you get your checkup from the neck up on Mental Mondays.
Don't forget to join us next week, same place, same time, to get your checkup from the neck up. Fortified by Foreplay. That's Brain Foreplay. And please remember to subscribe to this channel wherever you get your podcast.